Today in this video we are going to solve the problem number 26, that is remove duplicate element from a sorted array. Okay, in this problem we have an array whose name is nums, which is already in a sorted manner, and we have to just remove the duplicate element and store only the unique element and return its length. Suppose my number of unique element of nums will be k, so I will return return k. Okay, let's take an example. Okay, in this example is nums which contain 1 1 2. What are the by removing duplicate elements 1 contains another one, that's why duplicate element will be removed. And what is the length? 1 2, and the return output will be 2. The unique element are 1 and 2. And example 2, see 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4. By removing the all duplicate element, my output will be 5. What are the 5 unique element? 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, these are my 5 element that are unique. Okay, we solve this problem with big of n time complexity. You can solve it by big of n square, but it will be not that much of efficient to the, so we need to solve it by big of n time complexity approach. Okay, let's start. Okay, first of all we have an array in example 1. What are the elements present here? 1 1 and 2. What is its length? Okay, what is its length? Its length is just 3. Okay, what are the elements contained in it? 1 1 and 2. So by removing the all duplicate element, so what are my duplicate element? My duplicate elements are 1. And what are my unique element? My unique element will be I named as k, and I stored 2. How I know? I compared this element with this element. Is equals? Yes, equals. That's why I remove this element and I passes the value to next index. Okay, for this problem we need to solve it by big of n time complexity. Okay, for big of n time complexity we need to use just a single loop. Okay, so we solve it by pointing approach. First of all, I compared the previous element with the current element. If my previous element will be equal to my current element, I will just remove that element and remove that element from my array, and I just store the unique element. So for previous element I use a variable for the previous element and run a loop. Okay, so is equal to 0 is my previous element. So what is my current element? But the current element will be 1. My loop will start from 1 and my loop is run up to, suppose my array names will be nums dot length. Okay, my j will be increased now. Now see here is the main condition is applied. If my nums of j element current element is not equal, if not equals to my previous element will be pointing I. Okay, see here okay, first of all this will be my, this is I, which is pointing as the previous element, and this is j. Okay, this and this element are compared with each other. If they are equal, then they just remove and pointing to the next. If they are equal, yes, they are equal. What happen if they are equal? If they are equal, I just move to point my previous element, just move forward, and I just store that value. If it's not equal, I just pointing this I will be next, and I just store that unique element to my array. Okay, okay, if they are equal, if the elements are equal, I just simply don't change its value. I just changes the j pointing. If first of all, for this condition, my I and I value and j value for norms of I and norms of j will be equal. That's why I move the j pointer. Now j pointer will point in this. Okay, now check, norms of I is not equals to norms of j. That's why my I will be pointing to the my next node. Okay, my I will be pointing to the next node. Okay, now my I will be pointing to the next node. Now my I pointing to this. If they are not equals, I just store that value and I just return here. After my loop, I just return my value, return as I plus 1. Okay, why I plus 1? Because I initially started I as 0. What are the number of unique element present in this case? In this case, number of unique element will be what? Unique element is what? 2. So my I pointing to first of all, my I pointing, now my what is the, after all this operation, my I will be 1, so I return as 1 plus 1 means 2. When let's check this same condition for this second example. I have a pointer. Okay, initially I pointing to the 0. Okay, initially I pointing to the 0. Okay, initially I pointing to here and my j pointing will be here. My j will be pointing now. My j will pointing here only. J has a changed color. Okay, now my I will be pointing to the my 0th index and my j will be pointing to the my first index. If they are equal, yes, they are equal, then simply j will be moved to forward. Okay, this j will be forward. Just j will be pointing. If they are not equal, yes, I will be initially I will be what? Initially I will be equal to 0. Okay, after after j pointing, norms of I. Okay, norms of I will be now checked with norms of j. Yes, they are not equal. What happen? They are not equal. If they are not equal, simply my I will be plus. Okay, now my I will be now changing its value from 0 to I will be increase. I will be from 0 to I will be now I will be 1. Okay, and now take it for now I will be pointing to here only. I will be pointing now here. Now what happened? We have missed some I'm sorry to speak that whenever they are not equals, norms of I will be stored as a norms of j. Okay, what is the norms of I? Norms of I means now this 1 it's stored as a norms of 1. Norms of 1 is now updated and it will be stored as a 1. Okay, now my I will be change its value. Okay, now my I will be change its value. I will be now I will be pointing here. Sorry, my I will be pointing sorry, if they are equal, my I will be pointing to the next. What is my next? Is my now the j will be pointing to next node and my array will be pointing to the next node. Okay, checking here, norms of I is now equals to norms of j. That's why simply j will be moved to forward. Okay, j will be moved to forward, and now norms of I also be same. So just norms of j will be moved to forward. Okay, here will be twist. Norms of I is not equals to norms of j. Okay, I have just copied it and paste it for you now. Okay, here length will be what is length? 3 to 5, 3, 8, 10. Okay, and length will be 10. Okay, now check, this part is important. Okay, this not equals to what will happen, and what now check, num sub I is not equals to num sub j. So I pointing, now I will be changing this value. So I will be updated 1 plus 1. Now I will be 2. Okay, I will be 2, and num sub I will be now stored. Okay, num sub I means num sub 2 will be updated, and it will stored as 2. Okay, initially I have forget to write num sub 0 will be what? Num sub 0 will be 0 na, sorry, num sub 0 will be 0, and num sub 2. Okay, now num sub 2 again, j pointing to the next node, j pointing to here in my array, my I pointing to only here. Okay, my I will be pointing to here. Now num sub I is equal to num sub j, so it keeps its value. J will be pointing to now next node. Here it will check num sub I is checks to num sub j. Yes, it is not equals to, that's why it will be changed its value from now my array, so my I value will be increased plus 1, and it will be 3. Initially it will be 2, and after condition satisfied it will be changed its value, and num sub array will be now updated with num sub what? Num sub 3. Num sub 3 will be what? Num sub 3 will be 3. Okay, now check, and now j pointing to next node. Okay, j pointing to the next node. If they are not equals, I also move to next node. Okay, here check, num sub I is equal to num sub j, so simply j will be moved to forward. Now num sub I is not equal to num sub j. Now num sub I is not equals to num sub j, that's why it will be updated its value, and now num sub 4 will be num sub 4 will be what? Num sub 4 will be 4. Okay, num sub 4 will be 4, and I will be updated. I have forgotten. Now I will be finding, and it will be 4. So what are the element? So in the return statement I have written I plus 1. So here what will be my answer? My answer will be 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 means 5. My answer will be 5. Okay, how I know this is my answer? Let's check. What is my unique element I have found? Unique element I have found that unique elements are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These are the all element. Sorry, I have not found 5. I have found only up to 4. Okay, these all are my unique element. And I remove the duplicate element from the array and only find the unique element. This is me. Okay, let's run the code. Only check now. Check the dry run of the code. Okay, we are going to write intn. It will be stored the value of nums array. Okay, the length of the we stored the length of an array. Now what happened? I initially created a value I as a variable to pointing the previous node, and created loop for loop. I preferred for int j is equal to started from 1, because I will be pointing to the previous node, previous index, and j will be pointing to the current index. So j will be greater than or equal to nums. Sorry, I have written now nums minus 1. Why minus 1? Because initially previous pointing, so total length minus 1, so total length minus 1, and j will be now increase. So be visible to that much. Okay. So what happen if my nums of j will be not equals to if my current element is not equals to my present element, okay, sorry, previous element, what happen? I just simply increase my value of I and I store its value, nums of I value will be in place of nums of I value I stored as a nums of j value. Why nums of j value? Because the nums of j will my unique element. Okay, now what happened? I stored this value at the end when everything will be run proper, everything after all operation. I just return I plus 1 will my answer. Okay, check everything is going to fit. And is equal to, sorry, I have a simple one condition. If my n will be 0, okay, n will be 0 or n will be 1, so what happen? If I have contained no element, what will my answer? My answer will be 0. If I have contained one element, so my answer also be 1, because that one element is also a unique element. So I return that as my answer. So I just return, sorry, I have already used n. Okay, n and I return my answer as n. So this is my entire function for removing the duplicate element. And now I have read the main function. Created object reference to solution class. This is not necessary to write. Main function is not necessary when you write the LeetCode program. It is not that much necessary. int x, that will be stored as the value, unique value. S dot function remove it stores the value. I first of all created a value. I created an array which contain 1 1 1 1 2. After all this, what will my answer? My answer will be 2. I just print that. Okay, now check whether it is correct or not. Oh, sorry, I forgot the semicolon. This is a common mistake. Whenever you shifted from Python to Java, oh, definitely I just write it before declaring an value. Sorry. Wrong answer. Right. Yeah, sorry, I have in the condition I have just write n minus 1. Sorry for that. Okay, let's submit. It will be now check. It is correct or not. Okay, it will be correct with bits 100%. Okay. So thank you for watching the video, and I hope it will be helpful to you. In description I will the code is available in description. You can use, and if you feel good by watching the video, please do subscribe and like, share and comment. Okay, thank you. Have a good night.